Up next, an up-close look at Coldplay with questions from the AOL audience.
Hello, I'm Chris.
And I'm Johnny.
And we're from the band Coldplay, and you're watching Sessions at AOL.
The British rock quartet Coldplay formed in 1998 at the University College of London. Their critically acclaimed full-length debut, Parachutes, came to American audiences at a time when radio was dominated by Pop-Tarts and boy bands. The unbridled optimism of several songs on the album, including Don't Panic and the title piece, gave way to their more worrisome follow-up release, A Rush of Blood to the Head, the title of which, in part, comments on the trying demands of their rapid rise to fame.
Well, I mean, we weren't really going through anything terrible, you know what I mean? I mean, we really have the best job in the entire world, but sometimes you worry about things, whether you're successful or not successful. You know, we're all going to die one day. It doesn't matter how much money we've all got, so you can sing about that till you're blue in the face. There's always stuff to be miserable about if you need to write songs, you know? But yeah, well, they're both albums really. I mean, all our songs really are about complaining about something, but then thinking, oh, why am I complaining? Everything's fine. But then you always, at the end of the song, you always decide not to complain anymore. It's basically the way that my granddad used to live his life, which was, don't be stupid, get on with it, you know?
The much-publicized difficulties the band had during the writing phase of Rush of Blood led many outside observers to fear the band might break up.
You know, you have one argument and it gets blown out of all proportion, and
You fire one gun and everyone jumps to conclusions.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, while we're doing anything, we always treat everything as if it's the last thing we'll do, you know.
Yeah. Like this interview.
Yeah, this really will be the last interview we ever do.
The turning point during the making of the new album came with the arrival of In My Place, a song that would galvanize the band and become the album's first single.
That song for us was really crucial. You know, if it wasn't for that song, we probably would have packed it in, I think. Because that song kept us going through all the weird stuff that we started having on our first record. You know, when things started happening, we started doing well, and then people started criticizing, you know what I mean? And just when we thought, well, maybe we should quit while we're ahead, you know, this song was around, and we thought, well, we've got to record that. And then in the whole time we were waiting to record that, lots of other songs came out as well.
You think you might as well write some more,
yeah.
Go with it.
But also it was, it gave us some freedom on other songs, because we thought, well, that song's kind of simple and classic Coldplay, and so we can maybe branch out a bit. I mean, some people think it's atrocious. I mean, I don't want to talk about it like it's a holy grail, but it was just great for us because it was big and bold and confident.
Despite the newfound confidence, they still refused to print their lyrics on the CD liner notes. AOL member Jess MD2 wanted to know why.
This is why. A, because they're not very good. B, because my spelling is atrocious. C, because we both think that whenever you buy a record with lyrics in it, you spend all the time reading the lyrics and not listening to the music properly, or I always do. In the same way that I wish I had an example, but I haven't. You know what I mean? I don't need to paint an example.
And I don't think it looks that nice as well when you got reams of lyrics.
Yeah. Although I am a poet. No, I'm not a poet. The reason we don't put them in is because they're not as good as other people's lyrics.
Coldplay. Look for the new release, A Rush of Blood to the Head, from Capitol Records. If you'd like to see and hear more interviews, great live performances of all styles, check out AOL Keyword Sessions.
Come up to meet you and tell you I'm sorry. You don't know. Oh, see.
Suck it.